Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another James Kosh episode. Today we are back on our Fix That Rush account, and we are making some pretty solid progress. As you can see, we have 3 builders available that we want to start up, and we also want to talk about what the next steps in both our laboratory are, along with our blacksmith. It's just going to be one of those typical Fix That Rush videos, but let me catch you up if you are joining us for the first time ever. Our first step over here was to get up to Town Hall 16, and we briefly fixed all of these army camps, all of these barracks, dark barracks, clan castle, and pet house and blacksmith. All of these buildings we are calling our offensive based buildings. We have maxed these out just so when we go into war or CWL, we aren't a detriment to our clanmates if we pop a hero or power potion. Then we are starting to, after that, work on our core defenses, which we have said are our Eagle artilleries, our scatter shots, monoliths, our Inferno towers, and then those expos. And then finally, our next step would be to go over and upgrade the second tier defenses, which are going to be those cannons, archer towers, mortars, Teslas, bomb towers, just really not those really heavy hitting defenses. Of course, we want to upgrade the heroes when we can, including the walls, but that is basically where our Fix That Rush journey is at the moment. We also have maxed out our elixir storages to the Town Hall 15, and gold storages and dark elixir storages to the Town Hall 15 level, but we think we are going to keep those at Town Hall 15 level for the time being. So now that you're caught up, what is the next step? Well, I kind of already have them laid out here, but somewhere in between our core defenses and our, well, I'm going to just call them bad defenses or secondary defenses. There's somewhere in between are these air defenses. Air defenses are going to be crucial in stopping those air raids, those all dragon attacks, dragon riders, really any air attack you can think of. The air defenses are the main basically detriment to them. So I think today we should start the journey of upgrading some of these air defenses, and it's going to be a quick one, right? Because there are only 8 hours right here, but I think off camera and between the next episode, I want to get these air defenses close to max level. Of course, I only have 3 out of 5 builders today, so I won't be able to upgrade all 4, but we're definitely going to start 3 of them. But before we do that, let me hop in and finish another one of these core defenses over here in the league shop. As you see, I do have a hammer a building, or enough loot to buy a hammer a building. Right there, we will probably save our metals for another 7 days, because I'm just going to go in and do the exact same thing again. But I'm going to go in here and actually finish up one of these scatter shots. It takes 15 days without gold pass. It takes over 22 million without a gold pass. This seems like the best value that we could potentially do at the moment, at least with what we're doing, right? Because all of our offensive based buildings are max, other than our clan castle, which I don't think I really care about a second siege machine, and I don't think I really care about the jellyfish. So this is where we're at. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I'm going to go and upgrade this scatter shot. 3, 2, 1. Boom, we have a maxed out scatter shot along with our Eagle artillery, along with our monolith. We have a second max scatter shot coming down in 16 hours. We also have our builder's apprentice, which is only level 1, working on it right there, but at least save an hour. But now we can go in and start upgrading some of these air defenses. Yeah, I think that is exactly what I want to do. Yep, now that we have pretty much all of those core defenses maxed out, other than those Infernos, which are 1 level off, and then of course those Expos, the air defenses are going to be the next thing I definitely want to upgrade. But now let's go in and do a brief attack as an intermission. Then we're going to talk about what the laboratory and what the blacksmith looks like. But let me go find a base before this potion wears off in around 10 minutes. Alright, this looks like a fine base to me. Quite a bit of dark elixir, which I think we are going to want to use. So of course we are using the Sui Super Hog attack strategy. So let's start out with these Yetis here. Ice Golem, a couple of these Druids, King, Queen. We're going to place down the Earthquake ability right there. E-Titan, and then our Log Launcher along with both a Wall Breaker here, our Apprentice Warden in the back, and one more Wall Breaker right there. And I'm liking the way this is looking so far. The funneling portion is not going to be great, but I think the Log Launcher alone is going to be able to get into the base and do pretty much all the damage that I need. Yes, already takes out the Scatter Shot, which is nice. I'm going to actually pop this King's ability, which may seem a little bit early, but I kind of like the way this is looking. And then we're going to place a Rage and a Freeze right here as well, along with the poison right on top. The queen, now she is going down, so let's go and support her right on this side. We're going to pop her ability. We're also going to freeze one more time right here. We're going to heal on top, and it looks like the town hall is just going to go down. Perfect execution right there. We're going to pop the warden ability. As you can see, the king is around the outside, the queen is around the outside, and that leaves the entire core of the base to get destroyed by pretty much all of these troops, all the super hog riders, and this is going to be straight domination. These really condensed bases, well, they're not legends bases, right? They're going to get destroyed at the end of the day, and pretty easily at that. We can even pop our royal champion ability. We don't really even need to, but there you go. Pretty much everything is still alive. We have a royal or a invis. Let's just swag it right there in the core. And there we go. Now we get to go back to the base with all of our extra loot and decide what we want to do in the laboratory. All right, going over to the laboratory here, as you can see, we are upgrading it currently to the max level. And if it was completely done, we probably would go in over here and upgrade the hog rider, as the super hog rider and hog rider share the exact same level, including the pretty much the stats that go along with it. So I did mention using dark elixir, and I think, well, we have 44,000, basically 45,000 dark elixir here, which is perfect to upgrade our ice golem to level 2. We are using a power and hero potion right now. I would love to not have to use a power potion every single time. So if we do max out our current army, which we have a long way to go, right? Ice Golem's max level is level 8. We are only upgrading it to level 2, but you got to start somewhere, I guess. But now let me go over to the blacksmith real quick and show you what I've been upgrading. Off camera, I have been upgrading this giant gauntlet a couple more times. And look, we are so close to the next huge upgrade. We still have a ridiculous amount of glowy ores and sorry ores, but doesn't matter if we don't have enough shiny ores. This next upgrade will be massive, right? I think it is actually the biggest upgrade you get until you get to level 27. And that is just because we increase both the ability duration, the incoming damage reduction, self-healing, and the DPS that you get along with it, which is insane. Seeing 4 green things with pluses next to it is a huge boost for both our king and our entire attack just in general. So that is definitely going to be the next upgrade I do. But I think once I get that to level 21, I'm probably going to pivot to some other abilities, including I might stay on the king and just make the king just a massive kill squad, just because he is so crucial in this Sui Super Hog attack strategy, by upgrading this Rage Vial and probably stopping it around level 15. And then moving over to some other upgrades. But that is where my head is at currently. Hope you guys have enjoyed this Fix That Rush episode. I think we've done quite a bit. We've upgraded another building to max level, and we've started the journey on these air defenses. So if you have enjoyed, help me out by liking and subscribing. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.